want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded?
Mr. Durham, I'm not going through it. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. I'm not driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel. Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding questions that don't have anything.
Hey, everyone. Today we're talking about sovereign citizens, people who believe they're not subject to regular laws. In this case, a man is in court claiming he was traveling and not driving, which he thinks means he doesn't need a driver's license. It's a common argument in these circles, even though the law clearly says you need a license to operate a car. Let's see how the judge deals with the situation, because not all judges handle these types of cases well. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Your full name, Mr. Durham?
Renzo of the family Durham.
Sure. For waive formal reading under a plea of not guilty. Mr. Durham, the court scheduling a pretrial date on this matter via Zoom. You must attend February the 27th, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant. Understood?
I hear you.
And this is a very serious non-assaultive allegation, Mr. Durham, and the court has concerns that you missed a court date on this matter, as well as two other matters that we're about to handle. And your capious history, Mr. Durham, tells the court you do not listen to the court as ordered to appear, and that's concerning where if the court were to release you on another personal bond, sir, you treat it as you have in the past and disregard court's orders and simply not appear. And that's unacceptable, Mr. Durham. You must appear as ordered. So the court, based on your capious history, take into consideration the information presented by counsel, including that limit to employment status as relates to the ability to post bond, the nature of the charge, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report, is setting, based on your capious history, is going to continue the bond set by Judge Bryant of 110%. Is that an affordable bond?
It's not.
Okay, so on that matter, the court is setting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon, and you are not to drive any motor vehicle unless you have a valid driver's license. Is that understood?
I don't drive, Your Honor. I travel. I'm not driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel.
Well, yes, you do, Mr. Durham. There's no traveling behind a motor vehicle. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. Durham. Excuse me?
I've already read the Supreme Court case law. I have a right to travel, sir.
Okay, well, I have a right to impose bond and conditions of bond, Mr. Durham, and I'm telling you, whether you call it traveling or driving, there's to be none of that behind a motor vehicle. You're not to travel if you're operating a motor vehicle or drive. No driving or operating of a motor vehicle, regardless of what you call it. Understood, Mr. Durham? No driving or traveling if you're the operator. Is that clear? And you're not to leave the state of Michigan. Is that understood?
I heard you.
Did you notice how the sovereign citizen said, "I heard you," instead of "I understand"? That's not random. It's part of their belief system. They think that if they don't say, "I understand," it gives them a way to appeal the case later. As if they never agree to anything, it's strange how much effort they put into avoiding basic legal rules, especially when the law is very clear. Saying, "I understand," isn't signing a contract. It's just normal communication. Honestly, it's hard to say how to get sovereign citizens to follow the law. Maybe tougher consequences would help, but it's hard to know.
That's no driving, period. That's regardless of your license status. There's to be absolutely no driving. Or traveling. Okay, I said no traveling either.
Driving is up.
No traveling. Just put that as a bond. No traveling.
So that means I can't even go to court if I can't travel. I can't leave my house.
It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. No traveling. The court dates are via Zoom. No traveling unless court ordered.
That's a violation of my rights. And I will appeal this in a higher court.
Did you want to address his traveling, counsel?
I'm sorry.
Did you want to address his argument that he can't, that he can travel?
He's going to comply with court orders.
And that means no driving and no traveling. Is that correct, counsel? No traveling unless court ordered. Yes, I can't leave the state of Michigan, and he cannot would he drive or travel, which my understanding is him operating any motor vehicles. That understood? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Durham, this is a very serious allegations. Again, you have a capious history on this matter. The bond was set by the judge when you failed to appear. You have a number of capious histories on this matter. It looks like you were originally given a personal bond, then you failed to appear on about September 1st of 2022, given a 10,000 cash surety, and then you failed to appear again December 14th of 2022, and then a judge will give you another 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, as counsel stated, have no, one moment, I'll let you address the court. One moment, Mr. Durham. Have no authority to amend the capious bond as set by the judge for your failure to appear. So for that reason, the bond is going to be continued as set by the judge of December 14, 2022 in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. No driving, no traveling unless court ordered. You will be fit with the GPS tether under house arrest if you're able to make bond. And no use of any alcohol or illegal controlled substance. Is there anything further, counsel?
I would respectfully ask the court to reconsider the GPS tether, Your Honor.
He's missed court in every matter before the court this morning, so no.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I haven't.
Anything?
I done came to court a couple times on Zoom, on a tether. I done been to court.
But not all of the times it does not appear, Mr. Durham. It looks like you missed court more than once on that matter that we just handled. Anything else on this matter, counsel?
On account of the county jail. I missed court on account of the county jail. They wouldn't take me to court. I missed court.
This guy, like many sovereign citizens, refuses to take responsibility. He blames everyone else and acts like the courts have no authority. Even though he's clearly broken the law, they always say the system has no power over them. Yet they still end up in jail. It's like they're arguing with reality. In this case, his bail is low, but he still can't afford it. So he might stay in jail for a while. Maybe that time will help him think things through. Honestly, it seems like some of these people are influenced by online content that misleads them, especially those who may already be vulnerable.
Sir, that you've had a capious on this matter as well as the matters before the court previously, and that demonstrates to the court that you failed to appear as ordered, and that's concerning regarding your intention to appear and handle this matter. It looks like you're on a personal bond by the Honorable Magistrate Ramsey Heath, where you failed to appear on or about December 14, 2022, and a bond was issued at 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, have no authority to change that bond as set by the judge. So the bond is going to be continued, taking into consideration any employment status presented by counsel as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as your capious history. During this bond, no use of alcohol, no illegal controlled substance. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. If you're able to make bond, you will be under house arrest, fit with a GPS tether prior to release. There's to be no driving and no traveling unless court ordered. Okay, any questions or statements, Mr. Durham? You are being recorded. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And on that matter as well, you're getting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing on January the 19th, 2023. Judge Sabri at the 36th District Court via Zoom. Do you have any questions or statements, Mr. Durham?
Yes, I do. This question is to
Go
you,
ahead.
the magistrate. Are you honoring your oath in the court?
Before you say anything.
This is your turn.
Everything you say right now kind of will be live. We're on YouTube. Please do not say anything right here. I don't like actually, because I try to protect you, okay?
That was your attorney speaking and giving you advice.
Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know.
The judge points out that the man has already missed court dates before, which is why there's concern about whether he'll show up again. He's currently on bond, but he didn't show up in the past, so the judge is keeping the current bond amount and adding strict conditions, like no alcohol, no driving, and house arrest with a GPS monitor if he's released. Then the man starts asking strange questions like, "Are you honoring your oath?" Things his own lawyer told him not to bring up. It's frustrating because these questions have nothing to do with the court case. Some people think there should be a law where if someone starts using these sovereign citizen arguments, they get a short jail sentence to think things over. What do you think? Too harsh or reasonable?
Now you don't know what it means. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you? Are you honoring
I don't
your
know
oath?
what the purpose. I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding questions that don't have anything to do with the arraignment. I'm not here to just answer random general questions that have nothing to do with your arraignment, Mr. Durham. So if you have any questions regarding your arraignment or your court date, you can please let me know.
I want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded?
Mr. Durham, I'm not going through it. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that. The nature of my employment.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. Just in case you want to violate my rights, I got to make sure you're adequately insured. Are you a public official and are you insured?
My name is Chief Magistrate Wilfred Coker. I've answered that question regarding binding, Mr. Durham. That's not something that's going to be addressed today.
So you're not going to put that on the record?
I'm just not entertaining a question that makes no sense during the arraignment, sir.
It makes no sense to ask you if you're bonded. And what's your bonding information?
If that makes you happy, Mr. Durham. I'm bonded if that makes you happy, Mr. Durham. I do have a valid as indicated by statute. Mr. Durham, I'm not getting back and forth. Counsel, do you have anything further with Mr. Durham?
Number of the bonding company. Can I have any of that so I can contact them? I got to be able to contact them.
No, Mr. Durham, I'm not. I gave you, I let you know I was bonded. My name is Chief Magistrate Clerk at the 36th District Court. That's the information. Okay, Counsel, we can try anything further. Mr. Durham, I've said more than once, we're not going through that here today on the record. So, Mr. Durham, if you have any questions about your arraignment or court date, otherwise, we're through with the arraignment. Counsel, do you have anything further?
To give me the name of the bonding company.
Unless you have any.
During the court hearing, the man keeps asking the judge personal questions like whether she's bonded or she has an insurance policy in case she violates his rights. The judge calmly refuses to answer those questions because they have nothing to do with the case. She clearly explains that they're in court for the arraignment, and that's the only topic being discussed. Despite that, the man keeps pressing, asking for the judge's name, address, and insurance information. It's a common sovereign citizen tactic. They think if they can expose a judge somehow, they won't have to follow the court's orders. At the end, it even looks like the man might break down emotionally. This judge handled things well. Many don't know how to respond to sovereign citizens, but she stayed focused and professional. What do you think? Do sovereign citizens really believe asking these questions will get them out of trouble? Let me know, and thanks so much for watching.